Hello, everyone. We are Group 6, and my name is Liliana Lozoya.
I'm Jeremy Jaramillo.
I'm Pauline Ojos,
I'm Michael Huitron.
I'm Kyoki Lee.
and we will be talking about the Galaxy Z Flip. Throughout this presentation, we'll let you know about the target segmentation, the target market that we're going to be approaching, the prospecting that we go through, the selling process, buying process, and the whole process that we have here at Samsung. The Z Flip, just to give you kind of an introduction to it, the Z Flip is a new innovative phone that fits into the pocket of the consumer. It has the full capability of a touch phone or touch screen. It's just that sense of innovation that Samsung adds into their products. And so to take you away, Jeremy will let you know through the target segmentation.
All right. And so just a real quick heads up, we were a little confused about when it came to the older and younger generation about who we were going to market towards necessarily. Because when it comes to the younger generation, it was a new technology advancement when it comes to the cellular device. Because nothing with a touchscreen has ever been able to be comprehended in this sort of format. But we also had a dilemma because we're like, okay, there's that issue. But then when you compare it to the older generation, this is very much more of a familiar product towards them. So for example, what I mean is that back then there was a crazy trend going on called the Motorola Razr, which basically was that it was a regular phone, but you were able to actually flip it in. And that's what caused a big old trend back in the early to mid 2000s, where basically everybody had flip phones. And that's kind of what the inspiration for this product was. And so we were trying to comprehend whether we were going to go and market towards the older generation or we were going to go more towards the younger generation. And so at the end of the day, we decided to go with both generations because we saw it as an opportunity for the older generation to live a more nostalgic life that they had prior to smartphones and just touch screens and all that other good stuff. But then it was also a cool inspiration for the younger generation to get something new and something that has never been done before. And so another opportunity that we are also looking at is for people who are photographers. They're actually interested in taking pictures of themselves or people of other people just together. Because with our product, the opportunity is that unlike some other products, some other phones, you're not able to just prop up a phone and then take pictures. You have to stand it up with something or get a selfie stick or anything like that. And we want to avoid that, dilemma for some people. So what we decided to do is that you're able to go and take your pictures, but you're able to just prop up your phone and then angle it to any way you want and take your pictures so that it's still high quality, high resolution, and you get better pictures without the distraction of you trying to prop it up on something. And so one other demographic that I kind of wanted to go into too was the genders. So when it comes to the genders, what's cool about this is that, you have the capability of customizing it to your taste. So for example, we have two colors right now called the black mirror and then the black purple. And then sorry about that, it's going to be the mirror purple. But with that one is that what's cool is that we're going to try and mirror black go towards the men, and then the mirror purple is going to go more towards the women. So that would be another demographic that we would try to get into. And then finally, one final one that we want to get into is the people who are adventurous and outgoing. The people who are active, the people who are out there every day working or anything like that, who constantly use their phone. What we're trying to do with those people is that we have a thing called the Samsung Nux Protection. And basically what that is that it's a technology for Samsung that we developed for all our phones, where basically you're able to go around doing your business and not having to worry about whether your phone's protected or not, whether it be from scratches or you dropping it or you constantly using it. You wouldn't have to necessarily worry about that because our technology is going to be able to go and protect your phone through everyday activities if you decide to choose so. And then, yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, so for prospecting, our aspect in prospecting, we decided to go for 3 strategies. Our first strategy was developing a marketing department, and this is really beneficial for our team because it creates rapport with companies and consumers. It's a one-stop place where customers can go and find more information about the product or if they have any questions or any issues with the product. Also, we have merchandise marketing, and this is a great place for us to find the ideal customer. Normally, to qualify a customer, we would like someone who is more of the early bird or who are into the innovation of the product. So this is exactly where you would find these types of people. And it's great for introducing new products. It's great to show them the demonstration. And not only that, but our salespeople also benefit from this because they learn how to communicate with other companies. They learn how to establish relationships with other people as well. Not only that, but they have the advantage of changing the perspective of our phone to other people. And it's also a place where they can correct objections on spot. And then our third strategy is social media. Social media is a really good place. It's one of our obvious ones because it is our outlet to many types of generations and to many types of consumers. And also, it will allow us to target the future generation as well. And in continuation, the marketing department also gives us a lot of opportunities to branch out to different types of advertisement. It kind of serves as a reminder to people of the product and the brand. It's also a place where we can keep in communication with our customers, see what they really feel about the product and any good comments or any bad comments. It's a place where we can establish brand loyalty. Finally, also a advantage about having social media and a marketing department is that it spreads word of mouth. Word of mouth is a free type of advertising for us. If we can satisfy our customers, then we would get really good word of mouth and future prospectors, and that will lead to referrals. Finally, when we combine all these three strategies into a melting pot, it establishes a strong basis of awareness, and that's what we're achieving to. And once we establish these types of awareness, it will draw the right customer or prospector we are looking for in order to qualify them. And then it just promises the correct customer through this. Yeah.
So talking about the selling process that Samsung goes through when releasing innovative products such as the Z Flip, what we've seen at the corporate level is that the decision to release those units in smaller numbers, and this is through like 2-week trial period. So what they look for in this 2-week trial period is to see the number of units that are sold, whether the product is doing good in this market, whether it's failing in this other market. And you see that done globally. They usually do that in the United States, Germany, Korea. So looking at that, we're able to see which stores and which markets are really taking to the Z Flip itself, and whether or not we're going to have to take back the number of units that we ask our suppliers to send over. And this is just getting an idea for the market and how they accept the innovative product itself. Also, looking at our competition in the market, you see that the Motorola Razr has released a similar product as to ours. With that, we do have a lower price, and that we're hoping that our consumers gear towards the lower price and the more built innovative technology that we have implemented into that Samsung Z Flip. Right now, reportedly, the Motorola Razr is selling at $1,380, while ours is selling, the Z Flip is selling at $1,380, while the Razr is selling at $1,499. So ours is priced at a lower price and does have more innovative technology into it, such as it being able to take the selfies itself, having applications that are able to be towards business-minded individuals, as well as the convenience of fitting it into your pocket. And we've also taken a look at the reviews and the response that our customers have taken to the first series. Through that, we saw that our product wasn't really meeting with the customer expectations. This being that the glass was breaking, the phone itself, when it was closing, it wasn't really closing in a smooth manner. So we've looked at the responses that our customers have taken, and we've taken action to get that fixed, if you will. And also during the selling process for this 2-week trial period, it allows the consumer to get a familiar idea with what the product has. As Lily stated, that doing this, it allows for customers to give word of mouth of the product and how it goes about, how it works, and what the reviews are with it. Obviously, we hope for positive reviews, and this allows us to see, whether the consumers are taking towards it. So going through the buying process that we expect our salesmen to go through with the suppliers, we're hoping that our salesmen are cautious with the supplier that they are doing business with, being mindful of who they are in talks with. We expect our salesmen to be thorough in their networking, being able to communicate with the suppliers so that they can go ahead and meet the Samsung standards that we have. This is being environmentally mindful of the impact that we have on the world, as well as the components that we're using in our finished products. We want to make sure that we're leaving a good name with Samsung that our consumers can fall behind. So we expect our suppliers to meet those standards as well. Also, going back to that 2-week trial period, we're hoping that our suppliers are able to adjust with us. We do expect an increase in demand as we do trust the technology and the work that we put into our brand. We're hoping that our suppliers can back us and be able to follow the number of units that we're going to be needing to go back into those markets with that higher demand.
So for long-term relationship, customers need to feel assured of the product that they are getting, that it's worth their money. By getting all the new items on their phone, such as a new phone like the Z Flip that has never been seen before, they need to be ensured that they are getting what they're paying for. And also for to make them feel special and wanted, we need to make the customers need to feel special and wanted, so we could give them discounts, coupons, free accessories to keep them happy and make them feel special. So once a month, we could send them something that will keep them reminded of who we are and, you know, how we make them feel special and wanted. And for different from other brands, we want to make them feel different, that they're with us, not with no one else like Apple or something like that. So we want to give them other accessories, and just the phone itself is making them feel different compared to Apple. And we will also engage with the customers through social media by replying to comments, answering questions, and giving immediate feedback through all social medias and emails. And we want to keep the customers informed. So we will be updating any new updates, plans, anything that we have that's new. We want the customers to know first and everything that we're doing, so they could be informed throughout everything we do.
So for the sales tactic, we choose to do the brand loyalty and nostalgic marketing, because Samsung has huge loyalty from customer, and they're the only one can compare with iPhone. And according to Global Web Index, 77.3% of people who say the Samsung brand would be a top choice when they buy a new phone or next upgrade phone. And also, we can do the demonstration session with the brand loyalty. There are lots of people who's gonna come. And for the nostalgic marketing, we can search the sensation of the past for the generations, and also the celebrity endorsement. And this is the conclusion of our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.